All right, folks, we're going to go for these inverted rows. This is basically me just doing a barbell row with my body weight from the floor, okay, versus the other version when I'm above the bar standing up, okay. So feet flat to the floor, hips high. I want to relax my neck and let my eyes look up to the sky. As I go to pull my chest up, nice and relaxed, pull my chest up. When performing your T-bar rows, okay, you want to hinge at the hips as you go to pull. Nice tight core. I want to be able to use my posterior chain, drive those elbows back. I should be able to drive and get my elbows back behind me, let it off, and be able to keep this momentum pull at the same time over and over, okay? All right, folks, we back. It's Adam. I got the sweet fit from Tattooing Successful. Got the cut off hoodie here, as you can see. Got the sweet camo shorts here. The shirt is not from them. Okay, so don't worry about who that shirt's from. Anyways, use the code Adam10 and you get this fly fit right here. All right, folks. I'm gonna show you guys the difference of why I'm using and why other people probably use the 25s versus using the 45-pound plate. Right. So you can see the reference right here on the film, okay, of the way it looks. As you see, for reference right here on the film, right, the way it looks, okay, shorter, higher, right. This is going to increase my range of motion. This is going to limit my range of motion, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Okay. Okay. Now, from this position, okay, as I go to pull, that bar or that plate is basically stopping my chest right here from and my elbows from going any further. So this is about as far as I can go. Now, obviously, I've got the plate stacked a little funny, so it's going to look a little weird. But this plate being higher than the rest is going to stop my elbows from the range of motion to get far enough so I can get that full pull. The reason why you use the 25s, and I see a lot of other guys use them, is because you're going to get more range of motion. Yes, it looks cooler if you have all these 45s on here, like Ronnie Coleman used to do, but most of us aren't Ronnie. So I would recommend you stick to the 25. Recommendation. I'm going to change things up this week. I was going to do barbell curls, but I think this week is going to be better if I adjust a couple of things week to week. And I'm going to go more of a bicep curl. Okay. All right. Just like last week with our lat pull downs, okay, I don't want to pull and lean back, right? Okay. I want to be able to take this bar path straight down and release it, okay? I shouldn't have to lean back to pull. If you're having to lean back to pull, that probably means the weight's a little too heavy. You should just bring it down a little bit, right? You ain't got an ego lift, all right? You ain't competing with nobody else in the gym but you and you, all right? So drive your elbows, release, drive again. Okay, simple stuff, right? Okay, as I'm set up for my rear delt flies, Okay. Now, the one position probably people are going to ask is, where do I want to be at with this? Um, this is basically a little above almost you doing an incline press, but right below you doing a shoulder press. All right. So it's not fully vertical. All right. My chest is a little over the bench. Okay. The top of it. From here, just this point, at this point now, my feet are locked into the floor. Okay. So I'm not slouched or anything like that. I'm up. Okay. I'm going to go from here outward at a slight little angle. See, you notice right here in this position, I got my elbows slightly bent, okay? And I want to let them down. I don't want to pull and get super high and use my scapula or use my traps, right? That's a little too high for that motion, right? So what I want to do is I want to pull back, separate apart, and I almost want to push this back down to the ground, okay? I know some people probably won't do it that way, but that's how I learned it and how I do it, okay? Now, since there's not one way to skin a cat, I don't want anybody to tell me that, oh, you're doing something wrong or da 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 da, all that nonsense. Hell no, man. Just because you learned it one way and I learned it another way doesn't make me right, doesn't make me wrong, or doesn't make you right and doesn't make you wrong, right? If you ask somebody a simple question of how do you make a PB&J, you're going to get 10 different answers. Are all of them wrong? No, not at all. What's the end result? Did you make the PB&J? All right then. Does it taste good when you eat it? Then you won. Go for these rear delts. I'm trying to keep this even all the way. Obviously, both shoulders are torn and both are different, right? So this becomes difficult sometimes to get the same height for both sides. And I got 15 pounds here, and I'm going really slow. Alrighty, folks, we finished the workout. We're done. I will stitch the clips up tonight, and you guys will have them uploaded tomorrow morning. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying this the program going on with me. Hopefully, everyone's been getting some benefit out of it. If not, well, I'm glad you're tuning in to watch the channel. I greatly appreciate you. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next episode. Later.